Hi guys. Um, I am adjusting some odds and ends here. I don't know if anyone's going to join me tonight. This was very last minute. I am, as you can see, not my normal space. I am in a hotel room about an hour outside of Orlando. I will be in Orlando in 3 days. But I wanted to kind of touch base with you guys as I am getting close to the event. You know how in football games they say, you won the Super Bowl, you worked so hard, what are you going to do? I'm going to Orlando. Well, that's sort of what I'm doing. I worked really hard and I'm going to Orlando. I am, however, going to have a little bit of wine in the process. I normally wouldn't drink on one of these, but I am trying to multitask at the moment. So I have wine, which was a gift. I have chocolate, potato chips, dinner, which does include potatoes and starches. So trying to encapsulate everything in a very quick sort of combo. And I apologize. Normally I would not walk away from the screen, but I'm going to do it for a moment. I am continuing to talk because I realized I need to give you or connect through YouTube so I can just make sure you guys are all with me and aware. And we're going to go live, and then I'm going to make sure I turn my volume off because that always seems to be a problem. All the sound is sound good. And we're going to watch me going live. Ta-da! And hopefully somebody else will join me. Let's see what we got here. There we go. And I hope you guys are having a great week. It's been a little exhausting for me, but this is, what I do. And I don't know if that is me or you who is joined in Drew. Part of me is I have a quick dinner. I probably could eat this cold if I have to, but, we'll do what we do. If there's somebody here, please jump in and say hi so I know you're here. This is really a chat. So kind of having the conversation back and forth is really important. Okay. Can you tell how tired I am? It's all good. So we got our last email from Disney saying that they are all excited about us joining them, and some last minute information about the app and all the last odds and ends stuff that we wanted to do to make our plans. But goodness, there we go. So my cohorts have downloaded the app. One of them has never really done Disney Express. Hello, Mr. Drew. A pleasure to see you. Welcome to sunny, raining, really heavy everyday Tampa. I am enjoying dinner while we talk. I will try not to be too offensive with my eating. I apologize. But I haven't eaten a whole heck of a lot today. So since I'm enjoying a little bit of wine, I figured it would be appropriate. And I'll probably keep this. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh my God. Well, yes. But we've been advertising this event as Sunny Florida. Welcome to Sunny Florida. Welcome to Sunny Florida. I've been hearing rain hitting my window in the hotel every single night. It has been downpouring on and off. Now, yes, we have gotten sun. The first day we got that standard 3:00 rain and deluge, and then it ended in 15 minutes. And that's what I expect. The weather app went from relatively sunny with a little bits of rain to, yeah, you're getting rained on. So for rain in Orlando, for those of you who haven't done it, I highly recommend, and this is something I'm going to try this year. My feet aren't great, so I don't always like to do this. Hello. Yeah, summer in Florida. I know, Miss Amethyst. But one of the things that I like to do is, pardon me as I rip meat off the bones. I will not eat all of my chicken, etc. while you're watching because that's rude. But hey, look, broccoli, which would be lovely if that's what I actually ordered. I ordered the Brussels sprouts, which sounded amazing. I got the broccoli. I Our order got massively screwed up, but at this point, I'm just too tired. Yeah, I know it's hurricane season. It will continue to get worse. September and October are far worse than it is right now. But so, yes, so suffice to say, in terms of the World Orlando, we got our last email, which talked about making sure you have the app downloaded, how you can save time and stuff I already know, but I forwarded it over to my cohorts who are traveling with me because it's not something they know. And so we're all pretty excited. I posted to them something about that I'm really exhausted. Their response was, yes, but you'll feel much better standing in Epcot. Because I commented that I was crazy to have, I'm taking my shoes off now. I was crazy to have thought about walking around Disney. Last night, okay. Very, very physical meeting, very, very busy. I finish, pardon me, I sit down for like 3 minutes before I get up to do something else. And I am literally walking like an 80-year-old hobbled over old woman. It was exhausting. It's raining broccoli. Thank you. Anacondas, what the hell are you two talking about? Well, I mean, their customer service generally has been pretty good. For those who don't know, it's the Tampa Marriott Water Street. And their customer service, in terms of working with us directly, has been pretty phenomenal, honestly. We've asked for something. They're there. They're spot on. But this was one of the general restaurants. And, of course, I'm gluten-free, which I've talked about before. And the options are really limited. Like the room service menu has one option and then chips and salsa and one other thing that's like random cheapo whatever. But for anything of substantial quality, the only thing you have is one option and it's $31. So there's a restaurant built into the hotel, which is where we ordered food. And they had a chicken breast, which is really good. And then I ended up trying to get the Brussels sprouts. And then they informed me that the mac and cheese was gluten-free without the crust on the top. And I went, okay, I could see that. You use gluten-free noodles? That's amazing. I'm so excited. No. So they didn't tell me this until I physically got into the room to pick up the food. I'm standing there for 10 minutes, and that's when they tell me this. Then, so I tell them, well, this is what I want. And they gave me 2 vegetables instead because they could give me the broccoli and the Brussels sprouts. I went, I would like the Brussels sprouts. Can we at least give me the potatoes? I wanted a starch. And they went, okay, sure. And the manager called it back. And then I told them I want all of the gluten-free food in one bag because the other stuff was going to another location. They put one of the other entrees in my bag and then told me, oh, well, the mac and cheese is still in here. That shouldn't be here because it's not gluten. It was a mess. Yeah, it was a mess. So I'm eating my chicken and my broccoli and my fingerling potatoes that do not have the bacon, cheese, or chives, which they should have had, which I asked for. I said no sour cream, and that was the only topping I didn't want. It is what it is. So, hi. Let's talk Disney. Anyone have questions? I did. Sorry. Microphone noise. I did check out some video about the Villains Party that we're going to be going to on our second night. And it sounds like no Disney until Wednesday evening when Miss Amethyst and I will be doing some recording. I probably will not live stream unless I do it on Facebook just to say hi to everyone. But everything's going to be recorded for the vlog at that point, and I have gotten permission. I do have to double check with the other lady who will be joining us, which I do want to go check the app and make sure. I keep trying daily to try to extend that reservation to try to add a third person. And well, I realize Debbie will let our third person sit on her lap, and I would willingly do that too because she's tiny. I would really like to try to make this more official. Oh, goodness. Look at my posture. Yeah. But so, yeah, I've got 3 more days of this event, and then 2.5 days. And then at 3:00, I should be getting picked up from here, and it's about an hour drive to Tampa. And that's when the actual kind of chill time will take place, which will be necessary. More wine? So the Villains Party looks great. It's interesting. The music they're playing, one of the people who were reviewing it was saying it felt very un-Disney. The music they were playing was very harsh and rock and roll-ish and kind of energy. The overlay in Pirates of the Caribbean is just a couple characters. I think Barbossa shows up, but it's mostly random people kind of chatting about him. And then Space Mountain is pitch black, which I wouldn't go on anyway, but if they want to do it, they can. More wine should not be a question, always more wine. Well, so yeah, so the hotel was quite lovely. I'm keeping it as generic as possible. I'm working at this meeting. And as a thank you, I was gifted with a lovely bottle of wine. It's a Merlot, thank goodness, because Cab Sav is not my happy place. And shock of shocks, I've not drunk it all in one night. This is night 3, and I just poured a glass that took it to here. So this will last me through the entirety of the meeting. Because there's no reason. I'm looking at my hair. I'm like, oh my God, I'm a crazy person. It goes with the Brussels sprouts that taste and look like broccoli. So this is Brussels sprouts? Is that what you're telling me? This is a Brussels sprout? This is so not about Orlando. I feel like I've lied to these people. So 90 minutes. 90 minutes? It's interesting because most of the stuff I saw said it was about an hour, but maybe from downtown it is 90 minutes. Thank you for clarifying. So that will get us, unless by some miracle we leave early, that will get us into Orlando at about 4:30. And here, I don't know if Miss Amethyst has actually seen my scary plan that I have for her. I may or may not have sent it. Go away, please. I'm pulling up the Oh Dear God schedule because that's how I plan. So Saturdays, or sorry, it feels like a Saturday to me because I'll have been working. So that's, not that you can read it well, that's the schedule. Now you go wink fast and no one can really do it. So the plan is, I'll have to adjust it. So we get there around 4:30. We'll get down to Disney Springs. I only have to do Springs. You mean Disney Springs? Yes. Yes, you're going to drop me. We're going to go to the hotel. If they let us take the boat from the hotel directly there and let you park the car short term, then we're going to go take the boat there. Otherwise, once we check me in and we get me in the hotel, then you and I are going to go and drive over to Disney Springs. And at the end of the evening, you can just get in your car and go because I can actually take the boat back to my room. That's totally okay. And then you don't have to deal with too much, but you're not going in the parks. So we are going to the restaurant Homecoming for dinner. We are, if it's not too windy, going to attempt the balloon because you know how much I've been trying to do the balloon. What am I looking forward to in Disney Springs? Oh, to Amethyst. Yeah, I am going to try. She wants the fried chicken at Homecoming. That was the big thing. She went, there's this place I've been told it's got fried chicken. I really want to go. I went, ironically, I've already made a reservation for 2 and didn't have another person. So there you go. So yes. Miss Amethyst and I will be going to Disney Springs to Art Smith's Homecoming. For those of you who don't know, Art Smith is a Florida boy, and he created, I think it's called like Florida's Homecoming or Down Home Homecoming, but it is everything locally sourced, even down to the wood that built the restaurant. Everything is from a Florida local company. So it's his own history, his own Florida kind of down home thing, making this amazing food. And it is raved about, the fried chicken. It's brined. It's got all this great stuff. I will not be able to try it. I will get her review, but it's supposed to be absolutely amazing. So we're definitely going to do that. Ooh, look, potato. Then, or prior to that, actually, I want to see if it's not too windy. With the rain that they keep talking about every day, we may or may not be able to do it. Even if we do it early, we do it late with the beautiful lights up. I would love, actually, if it timed down, it'd be really cool to like go that high up in the air and that while the fireworks were going up, because you could see them all. And that would be insanely good. The fried chicken are pretty darn amazing. When you've won the Super Bowl and you're nominated for Player of the Year, what are you going to do? And I've been joking about that. It's like, now that you've done the meeting that you're doing and blah, 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 what are you going to do? I'm going to Disneyland. Or Disney World in this case. So, yeah, so we're going to get to Disney Springs. We're going to chill. We're going to go to Homecoming. We're going to go to, actually, one of the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go take me to the annual pass office so I can physically pick up my annual pass. I can purchase tables in Wonderland. And then that'll give us 20% off of all of our food at Homecoming, including the alcohol. As an annual pass holder, I get in a lot all the Disney restaurants, the actual Disney owned restaurants, I get 10% off, but not alcohol, and sometimes 15%, it depends. With Tables in Wonderland, you pay $150 up front, but you get 20% off of everything at the restaurants that cover it, excuse me, including alcohol. So at Homecoming, they have moonshine, which is supposed to be amazing. And I will not have to drive. So there will be moonshine probably, or something similar. Now, they also make a moonshine cake that's supposed to be pretty amazing. I unfortunately can't have the cake part of it, but there will be plenty of other interesting things. Their fried green tomatoes are supposed to be pretty good. So, I'll just see what's available. After that, I tentatively have scheduled that we'll go visit Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar, which is, I got another offer to come to Disney this year. Someone I only know through FB, but they asked to touch base when there. I'm so on the fence about stuff, but sadly, no. I know. Well, you always have the option to, like I said, I've got a 2-bedroom this year, and you and I can talk. I have to drive, no moonshine. I know. Maybe early drinks. We'll get you drinking early and then do the balloon or something so that you can at least chill and etc. And we'll figure all that out. But I want to go visit Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar, which it's themed to Indiana Jones. So Jock Lindsay was the guy in the first movie who had the snakes in the plane. There are no snakes in the restaurant, but they've got casual drinks and they've got some light food. An Uber from Tampa, it's an hour. It's like half an hour to 90 minutes, actually even farther. It would be too much. It would be too much. I mean, it's up to her, but I think it would be really expensive. Okay. Well, the potatoes are not what I wanted. They're salted well and seasoned well. So it tastes good. Oh, I wanted to see, but it tastes good. Oh, wow. No, that's not what I want. I know, but I've shared a beer with a guy who took an Uber from Philly to Bethany Beach. Well, yeah, okay. But see, if she Ubered home, she'd have to Uber me up to Tampa, and that kind of defeated the purpose of us hanging. I mean, it's doable, but whatever we decide on. So after Jock Lindsay's, and I think this will be the one that Amethyst likes even more, is we're going to head over to Raglan Road, and that's the Irish pub. They play Irish music. They often have live Irish musicians. Your boys have performed there multiple times, and it's kind of a nice energy. I'm not a big beer person. I'm not necessarily a huge Irish bar person, but they have a strawberry lime cider that, oh my goodness, is good. And I'm not even good. I don't love strawberries, but oh my God, it was good. It was on a corporate account. Wow. Well, that's nice of him. We also, if she stays late enough, yeah, I know they're not there this week, but if we stay late enough at 10 o'clock, depending on what your schedule, etc. is like, that's when the Edison becomes adults only, and it's open. And I would love to take you in the Edison. It's really cool, steampunky, interesting concoctions, interesting flavors, nice stuff. Hello, Magical Negro Hangman. Nice to meet you. We are talking about our upcoming trip, actually some of our upcoming trips to Orlando. Normally, I would go to both Universal and Disney, but I've got a shorter trip coming up, and we are looking at specifically just going to Disney this particular time. So if you have questions about Disney, staying at Disney property, what kind of things I'm planning for this trip, things that are of interest, just throw out your questions. It's a live chat. Please be respectful of everybody. But we are welcoming of what you would like to find out, what you want to know, or if you have any thoughts. So the Edison becomes adults only after 10 o'clock. They have had aerialists. They have a live band. They have a live singer. There's some really neat stuff that goes on in there. And it definitely has kind of a speakeasy energy to it, even though you don't have to go behind a closed bar. It is as close as you are going to get to the Adventurers Club. But it's kind of fabulous. So I highly recommend it. And then after that, either I'm going to boat back to my hotel, or we're both going to boat back to the hotel, and depending on what the schedule is like. Now, truth be told, Joe, I can't say that I can actually help you with that because I am gluten-free, so there are no muffins. That's, unfortunately how it works. But if you would like to offer a conversation about Orlando, you are welcome to do so. So yeah, because the next morning I'm going to be up so early, I am yeah, exactly. Okay, by 10. So we unfortunately won't take you to the Edison. Okay. So if that's the case, I may potentially, depending on what my cohorts are doing, either head back to the room, or I may actually head to Magic Kingdom, which is open till 1 o'clock that morning with extra magic hours, to kind of see what that's all about and enjoy the fun of all of that. Um, uh, well, we're gonna give it some time, Drew. I figured, sometimes productivity can happen with surprise. So if it does become an issue, I can take care of it. But I think we're okay for the moment, because you never know what you can make turn into a smile. I am again continuing to eat dinner while we do this. When I am back in town, pardon me, Drew, we'll touch base, maybe do something in the same space where we can adjust, because I think that's kind of what we need to make happen. So okay, that is good to know that 10 o'clock is your timeline on that. So yeah, so we can do some stuff earlier in the evening, and do a little bit of running around and a little bit of crazy, but I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a terrific time, and catching up with friends, and that's what matters. I am also planning on seeing our other cohort, not only in the evening when we're together, but she is joining the others and myself when we do an afternoon tea at the Grand Floridian, which is on June 14th. I honestly don't know what day of the week that is. I think it's a Friday. And if your schedule opens up where you suddenly want to come back and join us at the Grand Floridian, which is a hotel, for afternoon tea, just let me know and I'll see what I can do to expand that reservation. But I know she's definitely joining us for that, and my two cohorts I'm traveling with. So, do you guys have any questions about the trip? Any information? It is a Friday. Okay, so the tea is at 12:10, so it would be right in the middle of the workday, and I don't know if that's feasible for you. You are absolutely recommend if it is, because after that I am probably likely going to end up chilling back at the pool or in the hotel. Yeah, so we'll have to play that one. We'll have to see how that all goes. Put in timeout. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, no, you are busy that day, so absolutely. I am there through Sunday. I think our last event on Sunday, we'll probably have to be back at our hotel to do our flight back at around 5 o'clock on Sunday, but we're going to be in the parks on Sunday. And Saturday, we're looking like we're pretty heavily in the parks, but again, we can play stuff by ear. And if Friday night you have a late evening where you have some time, oh, well, actually my event is going till like 12:30 at night, but we'll see how that goes. So what I'm going to do, because I am absolutely exhausted and I still have to finish my dinners, I was going to make this a quick one. If you guys have enjoyed the conversation, please throw a like up there. Let me know, if you aren't in the live chat anymore. I'm sorry, if you aren't in the live chat anymore and you have questions, please let me know below what your questions are, and I will do what I can to help answer them. I've been going to Orlando for much longer, but in the last 12 Christmases, and I've done a couple other times of the year. So if there's information you want to know, things you want to figure out how to work, I'm at least a hands-on person. I am not affiliated with a travel agent. I am not affiliated with anyone who does this professionally. Thank you very much for the like. It's just me. It's just, it's me doing what I do and loving what I do. So, okay, sweetheart, I love you very much. I will see you on Wednesday, and I will let you know by text if I can get out any earlier than we had planned. Yeah, so I absolutely adore this work. I absolutely adore playing and just seeing what's going on. And yes, I will do lots of photos. I will probably do a little bit of Facebook live chat, because those are quick on and offs. And then I will attempt to do a true live chat the night I'm doing Hollywood Studios by myself, which is the third night. So that actually is, I think, the 14th, that same day, that Friday the 14th. Thank goodness. I will probably do a live chat from Hollywood Studios, Extra Magic Hours, well, not Extra Magic Hours, but the specialty party, so that I can give you guys an idea of what that event is like, because my cohorts won't be with me for that one. So it'll be easier for me to do that. Otherwise, I will probably just be recording footage and getting information and just seeing where things go. But absolutely, below here. All right. So if you're watching on a desktop, below here, if you are watching on a on your phone, scroll past all the recommended videos, and below that, there's a place where you can add chat comments. Please drop your comments, drop your questions. If there's a topic you want me to talk about, that's the best place to let me know. Like this video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the little bell icon, and that will pop up and tell you every time I'm posting or I'm on live or I put something here. All of it helps. You know, it will be 1,000 people before it's a money maker for me. This is not about making the money. This is about just enjoying and sharing the stuff that I love. Because I'm so tired right now, that doing this right now it's strictly because I don't want to leave you guys without content. It's a big deal, and I appreciate that. So I'm gonna, yeah, it's about 26 minutes, so I'm gonna probably sign off now, and finish my dinner and actually get some sleep, maybe, because I'll be up at about 4:30, 5 o'clock if I'm lucky. Have a terrific night. The next time you see me, it will be, thank you. It's in the tiki room. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I had to do that. It was disgusting, but that's my life. So yeah, so hugs, support, joy, rapture, and I will see you all in the land of the mouse, where I don't have to, I can just chill for a few days. I'm so excited. Big hugs. Drop me questions, answers, comments. Love to hear from you. Like I said, like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys all soon. Have a great night. Bye. We are